we can tell you the smoke is cleared. It's time to play.
Breaks in the middle of the park to Buchanan.
Jane will try from the right now. Ball in for Sihankov. Then what a move around Mavienko. Buchanan charging towards the box. Down to the baseline. Cutting it back. Cross the face of goal. Loose. And it's in. Jonathan David. Of course it is. Not 4 minutes into Toronto, and Canada is up a goal.
What a start from Canada. Schaffelberg's been effective down the left, but it's across to the right this time. And the work from Tajon Buchanan is just superb. The way he goes round his defender Matvienko, little nutmeg, and then drives at the left side defender as he comes across into the area. First save from Trubin is excellent. Look at that skill.
Even back to help, but Ukraine gets it into space here and posting it up for Yaremchuk. Was he offside? Helped out, and the flag going wide. And Ukraine on the front foot here for the first time, just outside the area. Looking for Sudakov, and he's denied just inside the 6. Saliba now. Nearly squeezing through for Sihankov. And a foul from behind. Another one from outside the area, blocked by Eustachio. And a wrestle to the ground. And there's numbers for Canada. If they hurry, Buchanan at the corner of the box, whipping it in, flipped by Provis to Jonathan David. The Davids will cross us up perhaps for years to come, but it's the brace for Jonathan David. And Canada's up a pair here in Toronto.
Same partnership again, isn't it? It's Buchanan with the tremendous wing work. His confidence is sky high this afternoon. Tajon Buchanan knocks it right out to the wide area, and then he's onto it in a flash, and he gets his head up, and he's got some options in the box. The main man there, the striker on everyone's lip.
And this is just what the doctor ordered for Tajon Buchanan. Way outside, right into the belly. Through ball, bouncing in for Yaremchuk. Tough angle, Yaremchuk cutting it back, and Eustachio able to spoil that wide of the goal. And it'll be Sihankov rattling around. And finally, there it is! Promise fulfilled! David opens his account in match number 1, and it's 3-0 Canada.
Well, for 30 minutes he's been up front, looking around, trying to get touches, trying to get into this game. He's done some good work for the team, but he's never really had his moment on his debut. We talked about, can he give this moment, and his press is good. It's shocking defending from Bonda, too casual, but he's onto it, and this touch is perfect. It sets him up to then just pick his spot. He's got time to look up, see where Trubin is, decide what kind of finish he wants to select, and he goes through the leg.
Feel everyone in a festive mood now with the 3-goal lead here in the first half for Canada. Fougerolles taken down, and finally the late was so darn long. Saliba oversteps. Schaffelberg with the service right into the arms of Trubin.
That's poor. It's going to be flatter. And
Buchanan, who's been electric. The overlap from Segur. Edge of the box, cutting it back. Eustachio, tough angle in towards the keeper.
Outsmarts Sihankov.
Eustachio chipping that in for Promise David. Reaching up with that foot. And it's offside on Promise David. Good diving in. Couldn't come up with the ball. Yaremchuk intercepted by Schaffelberg, but now Sihankov across the face of goal and dealt. Tajon Buchanan cutting, weaving his way through the box. Tajon Buchanan cutting it back. Can't find a risk inside for Yaremchuk. Sihankov, he's got some space into the area, tucking it back. Yaremchuk blocked by Stefan Eustachio, who has seemingly been in front of every effort towards goal for Canada today.
He does a great job of reading when to drop that little bit deeper into the back line and become almost like a third centre-back. Been playing some minutes there for Porto in a back three, the middle of a back three.
Jonathan David now. Buchanan is going for a run. Will they get the pass? Buchanan, tough angle, and he got it towards goal. Hopeful ball for Yaremchuk. Gathers it beautifully. Yaremchuk down the left side. Yaremchuk stopped by Crepeau. Best play of the match by Ukraine, both in the build-up, but they still can't get it past Crepeau.
Good save again, wasn't it? Didn't need to have come in strong here. They've been better in the second half.
Sudakov tried to... Dubarny challenged by Nelson. Steals the ball. Nelson cutting back now. Tugged down in the box, but not enough to get the call. And
on the ball looks very assured in that back line.
Paul rising. Zubka. Timchin with the cross. Edge of the six, and Sudakov denied as he's once again just off the mark looking at Crepeau. It's Nelson again. Jefferson. Inside for Nelson. Nelson across the face of goal, and my goodness. Jonathan David, that holds up for Saliba. Saliba thought about a shot, looked like dribbles his way into the box, down for Nelson! Far corner off the post!
So unlucky, so unlucky. And Jade Nelson does everything right. Wonderful football, Saliba with the feet, the dribbling, jinks inside into Jonathan David.
Curling away from goal. To the edge of the six, it dropped in! And a fabulous marker, no one deserves it more than Tajon Buchanan. What a day at the park it's been for the Canadian winger.
What a day, what a moment. You see the celebrations there with his teammates. The love they have for him. What a celebration as well. A somersault in the 81st minute of the game. Energy still in the legs, but he does so well. The ball's in, it's great.
Took the worst of that collision, but Ukraine still with it. Timchuk.
As it's felt. His shot took a deflection. That's going to be England's first corner of the game. That's a bit better.
That all came about putting a bit of pressure on Modric. He lost the ball in midfield. Well, he's just give the ball away and he's just give a pen away. You can see what he's trying to do. He's just trying to hook it.
Harry Kane against Dominic Livakovic of Croatia. Just 10 minutes in. It's Kane. It's saved by Livakovic.
The Croatian player number 4, and he becomes involved directly after the rebound, so therefore retake is the correct decision.
Livakovic did have a foot on the line, but it was Josko Gvardiol who encroached. But he wasn't going to save it again. Messi, Mbappe, Haaland, they're all in town, and they've all got off the mark, and now Harry Kane has to. He was never going to miss out.
Well, have to retake it, not bothered.
And a strong group mentality, and Stanisic has just set up Musa. And chair Debbie Hewitt in the front has gone down the inside. Watch the FIFA World Cup final on the 19th. Almost got something on that, Jude Bellingham. Almost. He's been allowed to travel a long way here. James, Declan Rice is far post, Harry Kane is too. Well, got to be careful here. Sucic has just managed to sit down John Stones. It's sent back and into the net beautifully by Martin Baturina. It's a cracking hit. Pickford couldn't stop it. He got something on it, but not enough. And Croatia level in Dallas.
Well, almost from nowhere. Baturina's pulled.
It's a signature ball. The difference in this one from the earlier where Spain and a goal kicker will be. Oh, it's going to line it up. The one thing that can help here just goes to he's going to say play. But the World Cup send-off Let's go. Seeing type of stuff. And they're playing with a smile. Bring this attack back. Kazepi. And he's going to be stopped. Well, who do they? Could you imagine? Differential here is Curaçao. Why not? Why not? It's like the right decision. Right behind that for the flight. And over for Cabral. Oh, Cabral. Stretching. His name up in nice there, didn't he? The set piece. Justin Lopez. All the big men. Rosini takes it over the scoop of frame and a goal. Extraordinary. Wonderful. Interchanging from Spain. Just to see. And Gavi. In fact, one player for Spain that has shown Pedri a willingness to continue to move even. Torres. Pico Lopez. They made to work from Junior again. From Pedri, there is the glance. Jamie. It's the target if you're Stanford. And you're Pedri, you're not. Where's Henrik Laporte? But the World Cup send-off. Let's go. And that is that. Now one. Story that is brilliant so far. To deny Spain so far. Some terrific at the break. Hard time here. Bosnia, the busier of the goal.
All right, so
the ball out, and Victor Lindelof is able to do so, and eventually cleared away. There was a late challenge, and the foul's eventually called. Arsenal man and reigning Premier League champion gets his first sight on goal. Lindelof taking route one, trying to find Isak. He might be able to get a touch here. Parried away initially. It's Victor Gyökeres, and it's cleared off the line. Still a chance available here for Sweden. That's in. What a strike! And what a start for the Swedes! And it's Yassine Ayari. Alexander Isak cutting in on his right foot, and it sneaks in. And the Liverpool man who is strong. We'll have a second chance at it. Valeri. And Hannibal. Whips in a dangerous cross. It's an excellent ball. And it's the youngster Omar Rekik who pulls Tunisia right back into this game. Hannibal with the assist. Omar Rekik in his 7th cap, earning his first international goal. Given away, Isak pulled off the ball for a moment. It's Victor Gyökeres. Well, it was only a matter of time before he got involved, and Sweden restore order here in Montenegro. Hannibal just bungled over by Victor Lindelof. He can't believe that it was called a foul, but it's another set-piece opportunity for Tunisia. Here's the ensuing set piece, and once again, it's wasted. The last corner, and most recent. Isak brings it down, but it falls through, and Sweden have their fourth. And it's Svanberg with his first touch of the night, but the offside flag is up. And spoils what would have been quite the party for the boys in yellow.
I mean, Matthias Svanberg, he can't believe his luck. Graham Potter would have looked like an absolute genius. Now the bird ball's been...
Ayari after the turnover with another spectacular effort. How good is this kid? And this time he will
Yassine Ayari setting Monterrey alight.
Isaac one and Braille Embolo. Switzerland have a roll. The difference. There's Abisha.
Use your ball, but at least you're trying.
Second. Kanji. More defending for Qatar to do. Ladibo. Abisha arriving on the scene. Movement in there. Vargas curling it away. Embolo latched onto it. Maybe they counter-attacking. Rodriguez hasn't had so much defensive work to worry about. Ball is in position. Afif with it. Day. Die this time on the lawn. At the end of the half, Rodriguez. Abisha taking over. And Qatar relying on these transitional moments. Roman Ahmed pulling it back. To Switzerland. Shots count there. And Muller. And that was beautifully working. The most active man.
We're approaching kickoff at France at that World Cup.
Terry, show me those samba moves.
Today, Brazil and Morocco meet in one of the marquee fixtures of the group stage, with the winner making a major statement about their title credentials.
I mean, this brings back memories. Obviously, not this.
It works just like you. It bounces.
Well, I will remind you that when they won back in 1994, it was a wonderful.
Serious Chicago Bulls and Michael Jordan coming out onto the...
And Morocco is underway. They recently changed their coach. They lost 2 starters to injury just this week. And an artistry, not altogether different from Brazil. That's why they chased him for 3 years before they got him to become head coach. Roger Ibanez, one of the players, drafted him because of him. And it's flicked on by a Brazilian defender. Nice move on the outside. He's getting pulled back there by Mazraoui on the outside. Referee saw nothing wrong. Canus again. Not that one clean, but on the outside. Into the middle it comes. First chance of the game, and it was blocked and cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes there. Got his body. Just kind of walking it in. Shot takes the block. Clear. Nice ball in. Hakimi, tight angle across the face of goal.
Now when he picks this ball up in a nice spot.
Good step on the outside there. Into the middle. Rafinha took a block. Falls cut. Diaz, that pinballs around. Hakimi trying to get there. Big collision with Gabriel. And the whistle goes for a foul and a free. 4 Brazilian shirts able to close down on Unahi there, and then a foul. Ripped in by Casemiro. Rafinha off the chest. Thiago beaten to him by Bono. Bot header right to the top of the box. Vinicius Jr. closed down. Pockets on the far side instead of comes through Siberia. Vini overhits the pass. Hakimi, options. Hakimi pulls it wide. Hakimi drives it to the near post instead. It's flicked along. One right back. Brahim Diaz caught from behind as Diaz. Saibari already with one. That one was blocked. He drives it in. No one in red. But again, they can't clear. Hakimi. Look at all the space that Vinicius finds as he picks it up. Vinny Jr. scores! That's what that man can do. That's what this team can do. And Brazil tie the game. His coach in the dugout. And
And then Hakimi is caught by Vinicius. Another free kick from the opponent Friday afternoon in Seattle as that one saved. Diaz looking to hook that back in. Allison couldn't get through clean. Clear back in the middle of the field though. Vini Jr. couldn't get all the way. Fell in the pocket of space, but didn't look it all the way in. And Brahim Diaz able to tackle.
Togetherness as that ball should run to Bruno.
And it will off a kind spin and a bounce. Hakimi clips it into the middle. Giving Morocco a lead for about 11 minutes until this man, Vinicius Jr., who then he gives it away, although it falls kindly to Brahim Diaz. And Roger Ibanez is not going to allow to happen there what happened in the opening goal, which was blocked, knocked down, gets it back. His right side. Goes out to that.
As well as Paquetá, who's there now.
Well, Santos on the overhead, it's saved by Bono. That was Lucas Paquetá, and now he's urging the fans to make noise. Bono, his first save out for a in-swinger to the near post, flicked along to Igor Thiago again. Might have had a chance at that one there. Marquinhos.
But you know, it's
the New York, New Jersey Stadium. Second half is under. Move on the outside of Mazraoui as he received the pass. Rafinha into the near post. That was Marquinhos.
Trust, you have confidence in your own team. Don't leave it in somebody else's hands. Go and win the game. And that's why when I look
behind him as well, 3 Moroccan defenders around Vini. He still gets across. Vini into the middle. Bruno Guimaraes couldn't nutmeg his waist. El Khanous driving in. El Khanous trying to cut that. Recovering his position in front of Issa Diop. Hakimi got the tackle right. Hasn't won the ball cleanly. Igor Thiago lets it run. Lucas Paquetá made that defensive. Igor Thiago there. A bit late. A hard challenge, just a foul.
And interesting on the build-out.
Yeah. It's got Danilo making the run off the ball, and he just got caught up in the trap for Rafinha. And then still Brahim Diaz. Once again, rolls that one in. Cut into the middle. Just too far for Rafinha. Now is Bruno Guimaraes there with the cross.
Yeah, they've really got the pressure on now because then...
Split back up. Luis Enrique kept away from it by Mourabet, who was one of the subs for Morocco, and then he miscontrolled options. Danilo blocked by Mazraoui. We're going to roll that one through. Saibari gets there. Saibari tight angle, late recovery blocked by Marquinhos, and the flag does come up for all. Can feel comfortable they can get enough to get through. For everyone else, the fact that Mourabet, Mazraoui is going to whip this in on the deck. Works. Talby now for the byline into a great spot. No one there in a red. Jump didn't know that or didn't care. It's going to be rolled back in. It's right at Bono. That was Rafinha there. Bono's third save. It looked like it was going to be nothing, and Jump was kind of